And it is my honor to introduce our witness, Mr. Barrera. Richard Barrera is the Board of Education Vice President for the San Diego Unified School District, where he served since he was first elected in 2008. Throughout his time on the board, students in his district have achieved record high graduation and college eligibility rates, record low dropout suspension rates, record low expulsion rates. And today they are ranked at or near the top of large California districts in reading, math, science, social studies proficiency. He holds a bachelor's degree in history from SDUSD and a master's degree in public policy from Harvard University. We are happy to have you here, and we are ready for your testimony, Mr. Barrera.
Thank you so much, Senator Blunt Rochester and Senator Tuberville and members of the committee. I am honored to be in my 17th year representing one of the largest public school districts in the country. The portion of the city of San Diego that I represent is made up of diverse, hardworking families, many of whom are immigrants to this country. Our district, about 60% of the students in our district are socioeconomically disadvantaged. About 16% are English learners. About 18% are students with disabilities. Our district offers a compelling example for this committee in looking at this question of how do we improve literacy outcomes for students and whether we choose to invest in our neighborhood public schools or whether we choose to divert taxpayer money to private schools. In the most recent NAEP results, the nation's report card, San Diego unified among the large urban districts that participated in the trial urban districts assessment. We ranked number 1 in 4th grade literacy and number 1 in 8th grade literacy. And this follows a consistent pattern over a decade of growth and achievement that's been recognized by the Learning Policy Institute, the UCLA Center for School Transformation, the Council of Great City Schools. We got there with a conscious choice of investing directly in our neighborhood schools. We prioritize resource allocations so that the schools that need to support their students the most have access to the best professional development based on research-based strategies, have access to data, have the ability to participate in professional learning communities, and have lower class sizes and better nursing and counseling ratios, better ratios for students with disabilities. We have invested directly in our classroom educators. Coming out of the recession, our base salaries have increased by nearly 40% in our district. A teacher who started their career 20 years ago making less than $40,000 in one of the most expensive cities in the country is now making nearly $130,000 a year. And we have fully paid family health benefits for all of our educators. And our local taxpayers have invested time and again, 4 times since I've been on the board, in local facilities bond measures that total $11.5 billion. And the state-of-the-art facilities that creates sends a message to our students that we care about you and we believe in you. We set high expectations for our students. We made the graduation requirement for all of our students the course sequence that's necessary for admission to the University of California. When we did that, people said, oh, your students can't measure up. Your graduation rates are going to tank. Our graduation rate is about to be more than 90%, and our college eligibility rates have gone up by 50% for all students and have nearly tripled for Latino and Black students in our district. What can the federal government do to support the growth of literacy in students across this country? There are a couple of very concrete things that you can do right now. One, you can continue the bipartisan advocacy efforts to demand that President Trump releases $5.4 billion of illegally impounded funds in a budget that you have already passed. And these are the funds specifically to invest in the development of capacity of teachers to teach literacy and in the development of the capacity of teachers to support English learners. That's exactly the kind of money that's held up in that funds. Number two, you can fully fund IDA, as Senator Blunt Rochester talked about. The $58 billion that you're about to siphon off in this private school voucher scheme is 4 times the amount that you're currently spending on special education. You have a responsibility, you've had it for 50 years, to fund 40% of the cost of special education in this country. Right now, you fund about 10%, less than 7% in our district. Fully fund IDA. And the last thing that I would say is you can ask, in fact, demand that the President of the United States stops terrorizing families in our district who are frankly afraid of sending their students to school. A second grader who's trying to read in their classroom shouldn't have to worry about whether their best friend is going to be at school the next day or whether they're going to see their parent when they get home. You can do these significant things that can really make a difference in improving literacy. Much better strategy than siphoning off money for private school tax credits to families who are already going to private school, don't need it. And by the way, $1,700 in our city, private school tuition is $20,000 to $50,000 a year. So somebody who gets a $1,700 tax credit is not going to make a difference at all. What it does is just simply subsidizes families who are already going to private school. There's a lot that you can do, and it's time that you do it.
Thank you.